Hello, my name is Sally Simpson and I am a fiddle player from Edinburgh. I play with the bands Heisk and Westward Delight, and for this challenge I've been doing advanced form 3A. So the task was to write a crooked reel. So the A and B parts had to have different numbers of bars from each other, and at least one of the parts had to have a number of bars not divisible by 4. So usually in trad music it would be like 4 bars or 8 bars in each part. So doing this task, I realised just how much that normal structure is ingrained in me. I kept thinking I'd managed to do like a 6 bar part, or put a weird bar in here or there, and then starting to write it out realised nope, I've written a good standard 4 bar or 8 bar part again. So this was really good for me. I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely gonna try it again. Another thing I noticed was that as soon as I tried, and really it took quite a lot of effort to write a part that was irregular somehow, I wanted to make it quite harmonically irregular. So rather than being like a clear major or minor, because the rhythm and the structure, mainly the structure, was different from what I would usually do, I wanted to make the harmony different as well. It was very hard to keep one thing standard while another was sort of straying from my inbuilt structural clock, if you like. So the way I went about this was I just took a phrase that came to mind, sort of noodling around as an opening phrase, took that opening phrase and then just followed that, sort of just saw what came up really, and then had to fight my instinct to make it a regular number of bars in the part, make it not divisible by 4. So I did that by basically just trying to end it early. I'd done a bar that was going to lead into a sort of ending 2 bars, and I thought, no, can I find a way of ending on that bar for that part? So the tune I've written, currently just called Crooked Reel. We need another task where you have to come up with tune names. It has 6 bars in the first half and 7 bars in the second half, and one of those bars is in 2/4 rather than 4/4. I did write it out as being a 3/2 bar, so joined to the one before, and then realised that meant both parts had 6 bars. Sort of cheated. I have cheated a bit. Maybe didn't have to confess that. So I put it as a 2/4 bar, which does musically make sense too. Anyway, I'll stop jabbering on about it and play you this tune. So that is my crooked reel. I think it'll probably evolve a little bit as I play it in more as well. It's still, the ending still slightly takes me by surprise, and I can't tell if that's something that I should work on and maybe rewrite a little bit so it feels like a more natural place to end, or if it's always going to take me by surprise until I get used to this different structure. So yeah, I found it really, really useful, and I think my next step will be just trying to write some more crooked reels, and then focusing on trying to write them so that they don't sort of change between keys as much, so they've got fewer accidentals and are like definitely major or definitely minor. Probably not major, big fan of a minor tune. Another thing that I found really useful for this though was when I was writing it, having my phone recording the whole time. So I think I've got about 8 minutes of me noodling about, and I then listened back to it, picked out the phrases that I liked, and binned the rest of it really. So first of all, just did it using my phone to listen to it and record it, and then using good old-fashioned manuscript paper. Sibelius and other softwares definitely have their place, but especially for writing something crooked like this, I just find it so much easier to use paper where I have full control. So it's a right mess, some of this. You can see there, I've not even finished writing the rhythm on some bits, got one line wrong, scribbled it out. Sibelius doesn't give you that option to just write it any old way you fancy. So yeah, definitely, don't know if I'm a bit of a Luddite maybe, but definitely a pen to paper and recording on job for me. But yeah, really enjoyed doing this exercise. So thank you, Marit, and good luck to everyone with your crooked reels. Hopefully not all just called crooked reel, or there's going to be a lot of the same tunes going on the session here.